Yo, welcome to the video. Today I want to discuss something that I think will help a lot of people that are on their journey for fat loss, and it's just two words: responsibility and forgiveness. What I mean by responsibility is, and this isn't going to be a video where I'm like, oh, you're fat and it's your responsibility to change it and it's your fault and da-da-da, so nothing negative in those terms. But what I mean by responsibility is the situation that you're in right now, right? All of the reasons that are contributing to the negative thoughts that you have about the way that you look, the way that you perform, what you mean in life. Does that even make sense? When it comes to fat loss, and I know this personally because I used to be overweight myself, is the feeling of I'm not important and I don't matter. And when you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, I know that that can further accelerate the negative thoughts. And if you're a person that's consumed by negative thoughts, then that's going to lead to negative habits and negative actions. Overeating, choosing the wrong foods, binge drinking, hanging around people and hanging around family and friends that encourage those negative actions. Whatever situation that you're in right now, if you're a person that's trying to lose fat, then I want you to take responsibility in the sense that sounds negative. Let me talk shit about myself first. So I'm taking responsibility for me, and I'm 30 years and a half. I'm almost 31, and I'm not happy with, forget aesthetics and the way that I look. I'm not happy with where I am in life, and I think that I can do more. And I think I have the ability to do more, but I'm afraid and I'm scared to take action. And because I'm delaying taking action, I know that I'm gonna continue working for somebody else until I'm able to transition on my own and not be afraid of what's gonna come next. I'm pretty sure that my boss has felt afraid and probably still does feel afraid about losing the business and not being a trainer or an owner of a facility anymore. But I know that that fear is not stopping him from continuing his daily actions. So if I'm afraid of what happens next after I leave the place that I'm working and I want to work full-time for myself and be an entrepreneur, I can't let the fear of something negative happen stop me from taking action to have the type of life that I want. When I relate that to taking responsibility for not liking the way that you look and for wanting to lose fat, specifically for people that are overweight and want to lose fat. So the first step to taking responsibility is acknowledging where you are and what you want to change. You want to lose weight, you want to lose fat. Now, once you're aware of that, then now that this is where the action needs to happen. You can Google any type of diet that you want to try. My suggestion, well, I started with paleo diet, and from there I modified, including foods that I liked eating. If you have no idea where to start in fat loss, look up any type of diet. They all work. They all work because they put you in a calorie deficit. And if you stay in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time, you will lose weight and you will lose fat. You will lose weight. The way you lose fat is by making sure that you're getting enough protein in your diet. If you don't know how much protein you should be getting, however it can't work. That's not going to work for overweight people. For the most part, you should be aiming for a pound of protein per body weight. And if that's something you can't do first day, first week, or first month, cool. Can you build up to getting as much protein as much as you weigh? Or let's say for your goal body weight. Because if you're somebody who's like 250 or 300, trying to get that much protein every day is going to be ridiculous. Whatever your goal body weight is, then I want you to try and hit that protein every single day and build up to it until you can. So taking responsibility is taking action. And if you don't like where you are, and if you don't like the way that things are going, I keep repeating myself. But if you take action, after being aware that you want things to change and that you're not happy with the way things are going, if you take action, this is the steps of you taking responsibility. Responsibility is saying that I'm not going to be a victim forever. Responsibility is saying that I'm not going to allow these external forces to dictate my life. If there's a certain way I want to look, if there's a certain way I want to feel, if there's a certain way that I want to live life, then I want to make sure that my actions are mapped out to those goals. And the second part of this video is going to be about forgiveness, because the world is just as negative as it is positive, but the people who are negative are much, much louder. When you're trying to change your life and you're taking the steps necessary to do that, there's going to be people that write you comments. There's going to be people that hate on you behind your back. Fuck them. because they're not gonna help you be better. But if you're someone like me, you can use that negative energy as motivation to keep going and to prove somebody wrong and to shut them up. So forgive yourself for not knowing. Forgive yourself for allowing shit to build up this long. And forgive yourself for being human and making mistakes. Entering this world, you come alone. And when you leave this world and when you die, you're gonna leave alone. Everything you do in between has to be worth it. Has to be something worth living. If you were to write a story and people were to read it, would they be interested in the person who knew that they were upset and never changed? Or would they want to read a story about somebody who was upset, who had life stacked up against them, but figured out a way to make shit happen? Figured out a way, if somebody who wants to lose weight, they figured out how to lose the weight and keep the weight off. Be the hero of your own successful story. And you can do that by taking responsibility today, and you can forgive yourself for not knowing better. Forgive yourself for fucking up and failing along the way. You want to fail forward so that the next time a problem occurs, you don't go through it again. With that being said, if you made it to the end, I'm doing too many fucking hand signals. If you made it to the end, I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you could do me a favor and like, subscribe, leave a comment about something that you're struggling with, something that you want to take responsibility for, and what you want to forgive yourself for. Because everyone has a story, and everyone's story can help somebody else. So I want your story to be something that can help somebody continue their journey and becoming successful, and becoming happier, and getting 1% better. Keep dreaming, keep believing, keep working. Be somebody. Let's get it.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.